Welcome to Chasing Pars, the podcast where fairways meet fresh takes. Whether you're grinding for birdies or just trying to avoid double bogeys, we're here to break down the game, share stories, and help you chase those elusive pars. So grab your clubs and let's tee off.
Hello and welcome to Chasing Pars for episode 1. I don't know how we put it, but it is the first ever video podcast for anybody who hasn't seen me on social media. I am Ali. I am your host, and this is a little kind of tester episode, but also a special episode because joining me tonight we have the editor and producer of the podcast, my friend, everybody's favourite podcaster, Mr. Ross Bell. Ross, how are we, sir?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very well, buddy. Thank you very much for joining me on technically episode 1, I suppose, but really episode about 50, I suppose, that we've done together now.
About at 50 now, yeah.
Yeah. But not only, before we get on to all the Chasing Par stuff, you've started your own golf podcast.
Yes, I have.
You're now a rival.
No, we're all friends. One big community. That's what we are, aren't we?
Yeah. How was episode 1? I enjoyed it, but how was it for you guys?
Yeah, it was good fun. We've podcasted together for years, the three of us, me, Dave, and Craig, on the NFL, like First and 10 podcast. But Dave's he's a scratch golfer. He's run his own golf company for years and years and years, and we all live relatively close. So I live in Portsmouth, Dave lives in Brighton, and Craig sort of lives between the two of us. So the plans are sort of this year we're going to meet up, film some content, do some we're going to try and take on Bryson's Break 50 challenge and all that sort of stuff.
Nice.
And just have some fun, really. Like, we're going to do podcasts slightly different to how you do them. We're going to talk about, like on episode 1, we talked about who's going to win the majors this year. We're going to sort of talk about the weekly tour events and stuff, but also some creator stuff on YouTube, get some guests on, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so that's Forecast Golf Podcast. You can find that on YouTube, and I think on podcast players as well.
Yeah, episode 1 was really good. Some horrendous takes when it came to our predictions for the majors. No spoiler alert, yeah, but the best golfer in the world wasn't mentioned in any of anybody's predictions. So enough of that. But the most important thing that we're going to cover that we have both signed up for is the big golf race.
There it is. Look at that, man.
We have agreed to 5.5 rounds of golf, Ross.
In one day.
In one day, yeah. I mean, that equals about half your tally last year combined. But you have taken on this challenge before.
Yes.
How was it?
So me and my friend Tom, we did it. We did the 72 holes. We did 4 full rounds in one day.
Right.
The course we picked, it's a great course. Don't get me wrong, but it's incredibly hilly. I've sent you a few pictures before of the fairways that slant like this, and yeah, it was a long day. We did 72. We first tee off was about 5:45, 6 a.m. I think, and we finished just after 6. Thankfully, I've improved as a golfer since then. So I was hitting like 115, 116 a round. So that's 470 shots. Not counting drop shots and all that other stuff as well. So probably went into the 500s. And
yeah,
it's mad because you tee off before the club even opens. So we did the first round walk-in, and then we finished the first round, and the guy was waiting for us to give us the buggies for the day. But you finish the first round and you think, oh, I've played a round of golf. I'm like quite tired. So Tom starts eating pasta. He's eating this pasta salad thing he's bought, and it's like 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and he's smashing down pasta. It throws off your entire day. But yeah, we're going to go one further this time, and we're going to play. I mean, realistically, we're going to play 109 holes, aren't we? That's what we're going to do. Because you can't.
Yeah. No, I mean, depending on how the golf course suits you. I don't know if you played it before, yeah.
Yeah, I played a few times, yeah.
But I'm guessing the 9th or the 10th hole isn't right beside the clubhouse.
No, it's it loops round to 18. Yeah,
so we're not gonna walk back from the 9th. We are gonna just finish it. It defeats the purpose.
Exactly that. Yeah, it's a fun course. It's not a mega challenging course. It's pretty flat. There is some water that runs sort of along 8 and 9, and then back again to 13, 14. But there's a few streams that run across the thing, and there's a lot of sort of tight, narrow fairways, very, very tree-lined. It's just a lovely Hampshire course, really. It's like the epitome of a Hampshire course. So I'm hoping it'll be your first course you play when you come down. it gives you a little taste of what it's like down here. It's not very linksy like my usual courses around here, but yeah, it's a lovely course.
I'm excited. I've set myself 2 challenges so that
Yeah.
are financial penalties for me for it.
Okay.
So for every stroke over 90 I shoot on any round
Right.
is a pound to the charity.
Okay.
And every golf ball I lose is £5 to charity.
Oh, blimey. Well, I'll match that, not with 90s though, with 100. If I go over 100 any round, every other shot after that, I'll add a pound.
Yeah, and what we'll need to do is try and get all the listeners for every time every birdie we get, I reckon should be a pound donated to charity or something like that. But we'll figure something like that out. But yeah. I do find it mad how you just said it was tiring, it was a long day, and then Ross's bright idea was, let's get Ali involved, but let's also go a round and a half further.
Yeah, I'm 5 years older. I'm a lot more tired, but yeah, let's do another round. Why not? Let's do 5. It's we're going to have carts and buggies and stuff. Obviously, I mean, we could probably walk the first one. It's a par 69. It's from the whites. It's just 6,000 yards, so it's a nice mix. It's 35 out, 34 out, 35 in. No par 5s on the first 9, but a couple of par 5s on the back 9. So
yeah, I like it. It's a good distance as well, as you say. A par 69 is always good because it means there'll be quite a few par 3s as well, which makes it enjoyable.
Yeah, it's 5 par 3s.
5 par 3, love that. So it's similar to the inch that you came up and played.
Yeah,
for me, we've got 6, you've got 5. So it should be. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And the date we are doing it is
June the 22nd, a Monday. You guys will all be at work listening and watching this, but we're going to, try our best to live stream the entire day, aren't we, on various social media networks?
Yeah, so I think we were saying between us, I think we've got about 6 battery packs. We'll have 2 or 3 mobile phones. A friend of mine who actually comes running with me has offered me one of the battery charging packs.
Oh, nice.
That's strong enough to charge a car battery.
Wow.
But it's quite small still. So I was like, if we've got a buggy, then it's worth having. You can just keep it in and keep things on charge as we're going round. And so if we can try and stream as much as we can between YouTube, between Instagram, between TikTok, we can.
Yeah, TikTok live and stuff. Yeah.
We'll let everybody watch along.
Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. Because I'm excited to play golf with you again. It's been 6 months already since we last played, and it'll be almost a year come the summer. And yeah, it's just going to be fun. You'll be on my turf this time.
Yeah, my first trip down south. This trip's been a long time coming.
This is as south as you can get in England as well. I'm literally on the coast, right down the middle, right down the bottom.
I've had a few people say that to me, like when I posted, like, "Oh, where are you playing?" I'm like, down Portsmouth Gosport area. I couldn't remember which one you were in, and they're like, "Could you go any further just to take part in a challenge?"
Yeah, it's a long old drive. You're going to be knackered, but yeah, it's just going to be good fun, and it's for a great cause as well. It's for Prostate Cancer UK, so like those guys do a great job. We raised just over £1,000 last time, so I want to smash that this time as well. Yeah,
I think between us we can easily do that. And as far even the guys who run the charity, as I say, we had quite a few issues getting the team side set up and all that, and they were brilliant with me over email. Like nothing took too long. They got back in touch really quickly. Even when you registered, like how quickly the box with the balls and the tees and that came out.
Yeah, no time at all, really. It's really impressive work from them. And yeah, the little boxes, it's just a nice touch, isn't it? It's a nice little added extra.
Yeah, I don't use those balls, but I'm going to use them for this as well, just so that we've got, the logo in that and get them there. We'll get I'll get in touch with the guys at Kroon and get a couple of polo shirts made up as well. So at least for the first round, we can have our own tops on.
Yeah, the best tip I had from the last time is after the second round, change your socks and you feel like a new man. Like, which is such a little thing, but it made a huge difference to me last time.
Yeah, well, I think I was saying to you, there's a good chance I'm probably going to change each round. Just quick polo shirt change, maybe change the shorts just so it feels mentally like a different.
Yeah, something just ticks over in your brain.
But yeah, my biggest thing is I've got to run a 5K that day as well at some point.
God. Well, what is it? 36-mile walk we're doing. Like we'll be in the buggy a lot, but it'll still be a hell of a lot of walking.
Yeah, and then my stupid challenge of running 5k a day for a year might not be fun that day.
Wow.
I'm more looking forward to the food after it. I'm not going to lie. That's the bit I'm excited about already.
I can take you to Seven Bone after, which is just like me and Andrew, our other podcast friend. We go there all the time. It is the best burgers in Portsmouth. They are absolutely lush.
I'm sold. I love a great burger. On golf, have you seen much of Liv at the start of this season? Obviously, you guys were talking about it in the podcast. Did you watch any of the Saudi night golf?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. Yeah, it's just a really interesting idea, isn't it? I always compare it to like the 100 in cricket. It's the same thing, just different. I really like it. I really like TGL as well. I watched some of that yesterday. I'm really getting into that.
So, I'm not against TGL. I feel it's poorly advertised. It's a bit too complex, the rules.
Yeah.
And I feel they don't show it at a decent. I feel it shouldn't be a live show. I feel what they should be doing is recording it all with a live audience, but then just posting it on YouTube like a content creator, and let us just watch it whenever we want. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, I was lucky that I had a day off yesterday, and it was on at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, like so I could watch it. But yeah, other than that, most people are working, so you're not going to see it. Yeah,
that's the only bit of struggle. So I've seen clips. I've seen like the guys holding one, and Justin Rose got an albatross a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic. You're getting to hear guys all mic'd up, which I love. That's one of the little bits on Live. I like when the commentators walking down the fairway with them, getting a bit of chat from Bryson with John Ram with Phil. You know, you're getting those little nuggets.
Just on Liv, what do you think to? We talked about it on my podcast, but Brooks Koepka and Patrick Reed leaving the tour, like they're going back to the PGA. Are they going to be a major loss? Because I've always been more of a PGA guy than Liv, but I've kept my eye on Liv.
Grant Horvath said something, and it's been like, listen, the whole PGA we live, like, get a grip, it's just golf, right? But anyway, like what you like. It's about, we're wrestling fans. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who cares? Ultimately, if the PGA do well and Liv do well, it's better for us golf fans. It's better for content creators. But to me, like obviously the Wes Bryan debate that's going about, like, you know, he's still suspended. I agree with Grant. Wes Bryan brings more eyes than Brooks Koepka. I think Brooks Koepka in his day was fantastic. Yeah. I don't think he's top 10 PGA golfer in most events now. I think he'll miss a lot of cuts. Patrick Reed, I think he had quite a good year in Liv last night without looking up stats, but I think he did have a better year.
Right, yeah.
And I think it was Dave that mentioned it. Like, there's always going to be eyes with Patrick Reed because with the cheating scandals and absolutely. And look, again, as wrestling fans, we need a good villain.
He's a golfing heel. That's what he is.
Yeah, so I think he brings more to the PGA than Brooks. And Brooks was terrible in Liv. Like, whether he wanted to be there or not, maybe that's the argument we could have. Yeah. But he just didn't perform very well. He made a lot of money, but I think, I can't remember if you guys brought it up or something else. Like, all these people who are complaining that, like, Brooks going to thing. Listen, if I'm a 16-year-old footballer and Saudi come in and offer me 500 million to go and play in the Saudi league, but Liverpool maybe Liverpool's a bad example because it's like my team, but like Man United offer me half that, but guarantee me to be a superstar, I'm still taking the Liv money to go and do the same job that people are saying it's easy. I don't know how it can be easier technically. You're still playing. Okay, it's one leg. Still practicing. But I just don't think they'll be missed. I think the people who people want to see in Liv were always John Ram, were Bryson, were Phil. Joaquin Neiman has always been right up there in the popular ones in Liv. And Liv, what I like about Liv compared to the PGA is it's actually giving more youngsters a chance. Getting a golf career that could still leave Liv in 5-6 years and then go and get their PGA card while they're young enough. The young guy that actually just won in Saudi at Liv, totally forgot his name now, but he's like, I want to say he's 19, 20?
He is 22 according to his YouTube.
22, yeah.
But yeah, that's young, and he's won a tour
Yeah.
already at a tournament.
Yeah, Cam Smith actually mentored him for a few years. Pulled him out. He's Hingy picked him. He's like one of the best youngsters in the country in Australia, and Cam Smith mentored him, and that's what can happen. So, if, whether it be YouTube golf, whether it be us talking about it, whether it be PGA, if it's getting people into golf, does it really matter? It's just good to have the difference of opinion because you get to chat. It's what brings conversation on.
Exactly, yeah. It's still golf at the end of the day, and there's now that they're officially recognised, they get world ranking points from it. It all feeds into one thing, and it's not like they don't play in the majors as well. That's the thing. Like if they were completely separate, you just play live or you just play the PGA and you play the majors and you can't play the majors, it would be something different. But I remember Bryson's fourth round in the Open this year. Like he was way off the pace and he hit 11 under and put himself right back in it. Like that's brilliant. And he's no less of a golfer because he's playing Saudi all the time. It's one of the same.
Do you know what shuts the argument up about live and live players should be eligible to play in all these? The Masters invite players. They don't have to.
No.
But
exactly.
live players still get it because they want those names involved. Why not have two tours? Keep the majors completely separate. Let them all be invite only for whoever makes the decision. Should be taken away from the PGA almost. It should be almost like a golf ombudsman to do the invites. Let it be done. PGA run their thing, live run their thing, and then every year again. Why not? You know how you've got the Ryder Cup every 2 years. Why not every other year do live v PGA?
Yeah, that'd be great.
And in the exact same format.
You'd get eyes massively on that. That'd be a huge thing.
Rory v Bryson on day one.
The team you could put together, just the captains alone would be brilliant.
Well, just do captains if you really wanted as well. You know, the 8 captains. But the world rank. What I would say, and as much as I'm a live fanboy, the live players need to calm down with the crying about the criteria and the points. They've got points.
Yeah,
they have some merit to some of what they're saying, but it's just baby steps. It is going to change. It will change again next year. The rules in the world ranking needs to be they still want a cut and stuff like that. So there's more players playing in the field, I believe, this year in live. So we might start seeing a mini cut. But again, does the cut really make a difference? Again, in PGA, let's say we're watching a PGA event this weekend, right? And let's say, very unlikely, I know, but let's go with me a minute. But let's say Rory, Scotty, Tommy Fleetwood.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of other popular golfers in the PGA. I do struggle but let's say the top 5, 6 have a really off weekend and all miss the cut. Tell me who's watching that golf event on Saturday and Sunday still.
Exactly. It needs those big names to draw them in.
Whereas on Sunday, you just mentioned about Bryson having a really good day at the Open, I think he barely scraped past the cut that weekend. Yeah. But then you don't get a day like that last Sunday where he's got nothing to fear, nothing to play for really.
Yeah, he can just let loose.
It's a bit boring sometimes watching Scotty win these events when he's so many shots clear and he can par his way. I mentioned it when we did our quiz when Dustin Johnson won the Masters because he was about 15 shots clear of field and he just went round level par, not trying anything. It was just middle of fairway, middle of green. Yeah, whereas in live, because points matter, and this is why I love the team event, and I get some people don't like the team names and what I mean, but I've bought right into the teams more than the actual individual play.
It gives you a bit of support, doesn't it? It gives you a reason to get behind a group of guys rather than just, I like him, so I'll support him.
And that's how I picked my team. It's not even everybody's like, oh, how do you pick your team? Well, if you like Bryson, just pick Bryson's team.
It's the same way you pick any sort of NFL team or NBA team or any sport that isn't football where you brought up into a team. We've all got other teams we support. You pick them somehow by a favourite player or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a great analogy. It's the American football or the ice hockey or the basketball. Like we only pick them either one because of the colour of their jersey, or two, a player. Like I will always be an LA Lakers fan
Yeah,
because Shaquille O'Neal played for them when I was younger and I watched basketball.
yeah,
Brett Favre was my guy, so I was a Packers guy, and that's why I stayed a Packers fan.
yeah.
Like
There you go.
you just pick it and like you ride or die with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Football, soccer to any Americans listening is a bit different. Like it's bred into us. We didn't have a choice.
You're born into it,
But
aren't you?
yeah, but so yeah, no. But again, with the team event for anybody who doesn't watch live properly, like no player can. Oh, I'm not going to win, or hang it. They've still got to do well because it's the total score. So you can't just give up and shoot 10 over because you're having a bad day, because your other three teammates need you to, that one birdie can make a difference. And then finals team day last year was one of the best events ever. How the Crushers were like leading all the way. And then it was actually the two young guys, John Ram and Tyrrell Hatton, were terrible.
Yeah.
And Caleb Surratt and Tom McKibben were outstanding. And then Tyrrell Hatton had like the playoff of his life, where he became like his shot game was just a joke.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fantastic. Back to yourself and your golf. Have we played golf this year yet?
Yes, I've had 3 rounds so far. I played New Year's Day and then a couple of weeks after that and then one weekend after that. I did have a round booked in this weekend, but it's just not stopped raining down here. I don't know if it's the same up where you are, but it's literally rained every day this year. So yeah, I've got 3 rounds in so far.
Well, you're 3-0 up on me.
Well, you set me a challenge, didn't you? I think it was 30 rounds.
Yeah.
So I had to get them in early. So yeah.
Well, I've set myself a challenge for 200, and I've not been out yet.
I knocked 5 of them off in one day, so you're right there.
Oh, that's but I'm out on Sunday, thankfully. But
okay,
I've got a full new bag, and I've not got to use any club on a golf course yet. So fingers crossed. But we've had rain every day until yesterday. So yesterday, today, tomorrow, and Sunday have all to be dry. So we're going to try and get a game.
I was off yesterday and I checked all the local courses to see, and they're all shut. It's like, well, I can't go and play if there's no course to play on, unfortunately. And I don't get anything out of the range. I just don't enjoy going to the driving range.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't mind. We've got a simulator room up at our driving range, so it's not so bad because it's quite warm. So you can go and get like a coffee, a juice, and a sandwich. You and a pal can go in. You pay, I think it's £50. You get it for 2 hours. You can play a course, and then I designed a little darts game. So you just go onto the driving range and you both start on 501, and you've got to shoot. It's got to be an official darts score to count.
Nice.
Get down. Yeah, just a bit of fun. So that's quite good. But yeah, I'm dying to get on the course. I'm not going to lie.
So what got lined up this weekend? Is it you and Kieran? Are you playing?
No, Kieran's abandoned me, so I've got Connor and Mark. Kieran's doing the whole Valentine's weekend with a wife, but we can't moan. So I think this is me and Kieran's first Wednesday off together. So we're going to try and get around on a Wednesday and do our first 18-hole video.
Excellent. Yeah, we need more of it.
And Kieran was due to be the first video podcast. We're going to just sit down and kind of chat about what we've got coming up for the year and probably talk some YouTube content creator stuff, because
this is Kieran, the Castor partner now, isn't it?
Yeah, he's loving a little ambassadorship. But yeah, well, I listen. Yeah, it's not for me. I'll stick to supporting the guys that I just enjoy buying off of.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
But what you were speaking on your podcast, and we'll be speaking of, you're about to treat yourself for the first time in about 36 years to a new set of irons.
I am, yes. I've been sending you a couple of different options, and I think those Mizuno ones I sent you last week, they are going to be winging their way to me within the next 2 weeks. I'm a little bit scared, though, because I've used my clubs for so long now that I know how they work. Like, I'm terrified to use new ones.
No, I think it'll make it. Honestly, it'll make a difference. Now that you're like consistent with your swinging, I think the fact that you're now going for longer irons as well.
Yeah. So they are, if the website will load, they're Mizuno JPX 921 Tour irons. If that means anything to anyone.
Yeah, you just can't go wrong with a Mizuno iron. I think most people will agree. And just for context, Ross is like 6'7".
6'7", yeah.
And he used one of my wedges, if anybody's seen the video, and it looks like somebody using a child's club. So yeah, he's going for a little. I think what was it, half-inch longer for these ones?
Just a half-inch. Yeah. So, which I think would just help me just stand up a bit more straighter in my swing rather than having to be so crouched.
I can't wait till you start striping these and you're going to come into me. You're going to like, right, now I need a new driver. Now I'm going to need this. And by the time I get down there, Ross is going to have a completely new bag. The wife is going to hate me by the end of this.
I do look at drivers, but they're just so expensive for one club that I don't ever really hit that well.
No. See, for you, the only thing that you need is probably like a shaft change.
Because I've got a really whippy shaft.
Which again, if only you know somebody who's got a golf shop who could probably find you a nice cheap driver. You need to start asking for appearance money on this podcast, Ron. Just say you accept all payment in drivers.
Well, the last time I did the golf challenge, he sent me a couple of gloves, so I'll see if he can send me some clubs this time.
I'm currently sitting looking at 3 drivers. I'm God. I need to get a grip. And then I've got my new driver head cover coming as well. And your hoodie arrives this weekend as well, supposedly.
Amazing. We'll be fully kitted out for this golf day.
Yeah, it's going to be class. But, I mean, I'll post the hoodie down. You're not going to have to wait till June. Don't worry. I'll post that down for you. But what's the schedule of the podcast? When are you recording? Is it going to be sporadic? Is it?
It's going to be weekly. We're going to stream it live onto YouTube every week. The podcast will come out sort of later in the week on like Apple Podcasts and Spotify and that sort of stuff. But every sort of Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on schedules, we will be live on YouTube. You can find us. And we've got comments. We'll interact with the commenters. We'll put your questions up on screen because, like Ali's using here himself, this StreamYard is great for interaction. Like, if you're watching this video on YouTube live, you can put a comment in the YouTube comments and we can see it on our screen, even though we're not in YouTube. It's really, really clever. So we can react live to that sort of stuff. And yeah, we've got some guests lined up. Dave's got some sort of insider people he's going to get on. And it helps that he already had this channel set up. So we've already got I think 72 subscribers or 70.
Yeah.
Subscribed the other day. So we've already got a little bit of a hand, basically, which is quite helpful.
Yeah, it's such a hard thing to grow the YouTube side, the YouTube space, but it'd be good. I'm looking forward to trialing the live stuff. I need to get myself a laptop to do it. It's so that'll be my next thing, especially for I quite like the idea of either going live solo or even as you say when we get together and do it, or when Kieran's up and you can be that. And I like the idea of the interactive stuff. I mean, you've seen me on social media. I love interacting.
Yeah, you're all over it.
With the good and the bad.
That's the way to be, though, right?
Yeah. Listen, I'm just honest. That's all. That's whether it goes down as controversial or not. That's what we enjoy.
That's what people love. What I've really enjoyed is I see the amount of interactions you get on all your posts now. Like, you post a question, and it's just there's so many answer reels. That, like, when you mentioned starting this, it was like, yeah, cool, we'll do this. Sounds good. Like, you don't expect it to grow as it has, but you found such a great community, and there's more and more people like adding to it all the time. It's just brilliant. It's just a really, really friendly community. There's probably some assholes out there somewhere, but
definitely,
like, we don't need to interact with them at all. So,
do you know what? And I'm going to touch on this, and that's probably the best. Listen, I stand by the saying, don't yuck other people's yums. Mm-hmm. There is people I do not like in the golf community. I don't like what they stand for. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like. But do you know what? I didn't bitch about them. I just don't talk about them. I've got no interest in them. The same as I'd like to think they do the same about me. Like, there are definitely people who don't like me. I am not for everybody. I am definitely an account. But I do. I appreciate you saying that, and I do love saying that. I genuinely love the little community that I'm involved in. That little question and answer thing that I did the other night is one of my favourite nights on social media ever. Just answering the questions, doing the little videos, almost like just a little mini podcast as such, like a 60-second podcast every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like that. What is in the pipeline for golf this year? Like, what is it? Is it just going to be? Are we going to get an official handicap this year? Are we going to?
So what do you need to get your official handicap? Like my Golf Shot app gives me a handicap based off all the rounds I've played, and it's saying 23 at the minute. But I don't know if that's official or if that's.
No, it's not official. I think for you guys down south, I think it's called iGolf.
Right. Okay.
And I think if it's anything like the Scottish Golf one, it's like $5.99 a month or whatever it is. But I think you just need to put in 3 cards with somebody who's got a handicap to kind of sign it off and that. Because I think you guys have got it better. You don't really need to be part of a golf club. You can do it anywhere that you can put in a card.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not a member anywhere. I just play wherever.
Yeah, so I don't know. As I say, I know England Golf or iGolf.
Yeah, England Golf is one thing. Yeah, I just found the website.
Yeah, because they actually follow me on social media as well, and I follow them.
Nice.
I'm going to try. I actually tried to get one of the guys on the podcast because I'm going to. I've reached out to the Scottish Golf guys as well because their junior section's based out of my home club.
Okay.
So it'd be good to get somebody from there and like just even find out the dynamics of it.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm going down to a golf day in Wales in April, and the girl who organised that does a lot of work with England Golf.
Okay,
so,
nice.
So
that's definitely on the agenda is to get that handicap sort of nailed in this year. I'm improving. I can see it in my scorecards. That's as far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I send you every card I put in, a bar sort of 1 or 2 blow up holes every now and then. I'm feeling like I'm playing pretty consistently bogey golf, which for someone of my level, I'm pretty happy with bogey golf, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think I said that to you a couple of cards ago that you put in. That's the difference that I've noticed. Like, so we both use Golf Shot, and I always call it, you're getting those blacks off the card. You know, those like 8s and 9s, they're all coming down. But even those blow up holes you're having have gone from like sneaking up to like double figures or 9s. They're now coming down to like 6s and 7s, and then the 6s and 7s before are down to like 4s and 5s, and we're getting there. We're starting to see some birdies on the cards.
Yeah, which is what it's just a great feeling, and what my mindset's changed completely. That when you do have that blow up hole, because it's going to happen, it happens to everyone. Snap out of it. Don't make that last 2, 3, 4 holes. Like, be pissed off with yourself in the moment, but then let it go when you're on the next tee. Let it go. It's a whole new hole. It's a whole new score. Doesn't matter what's just happened.
Yeah, just treat it as 18 rounds of golf. Technically, if you can, it's a hard mindset to have, but if you're not on it, but yeah, if you can get down to 18 rounds of golf and not let the previous hole bother you.
Yeah, that's what I've worked on the most, I think, recently.
And how many of your friends all play golf? I can't remember if we asked this in the original podcast. Like, have you got like a good amount of friends? Like, if like somebody's busy, you've always got.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of different groups. So there's I play with the head of retail for Jolly's, who I work for, and sort of another store manager who comes over from the Isle of Wight. We play a couple of times a year, 2 or 3 times a year, because getting from the Isle of Wight is a pain in the ass. But I've also got like a group of mates who there's 4 of us all together, me, Dave, Sean, and Dan. And if we all can't play as a foursome, we'll play as a threesome or a twosome or any combination, or we'll go to the range and we'll just hit balls around. So there's always someone that we can play. Like, one of us will put a message in saying, right, we're free Sunday. Who's free? Let's get a round booked in, and we'll head on to Golf Now and see whatever's cheap around us, and we'll go and play there.
Golf Now is just a lifesaver.
So good.
It saves everything. I do admit what I'll do is I'll search Golf Now for the round, and then I'll phone up the golf course and see if they'll match the deal. Because I'd rather give the golf course the money direct than losing a cut. And most do it. Some won't, which is fine.
If you're losing out, it's not my problem.
Yeah, I would rather give the golf course again. It's kind of the ethos of the podcast. But I was just thinking there when you were talking about David, that we're going to have to do a podcast. 3v3 challenge now.
That'll
need to
somewhere
be
in the middle, like Birmingham way. We'll all meet up there.
absolutely. Well, that's asking for a weekend at the Belfry. Stay at one of the cabins and then get like a.
Sounds like
You have to try. You have to try and get one more member, so it's 4v4.
Yeah,
and that way we can do it 2v2s as well. 2v2s and then 4
Ryder
singles.
Cup weekend.
Yeah, I need to take down Dave if he's the scratch golfer. I'll have to be me day.
There's a couple of videos on our channel from him playing against his brother, who's also really good.
Right.
And the way it's the ball, man, it's ridiculous. Have a check out on him later on because he's some golfer. He's 6'7" as well. Like, we're a big group.
I think me and Kieran are Connor's maybe 6'1". The rest of us are like 5'10" and a half, 5'11". Depending on who you're talking to. All the old dating profiles said 6 foot just to get the heels on. But no, we'll have to get some sort of get together as well. But I'm just buzzing to get down. As I say, I think our plan is to come down Sunday, leave my house early Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe try and sneak around in on the Sunday.
I reckon we could do it. It'll be twilight golf by then, definitely.
Yeah, try and get one down, and then there's a good chance I'm probably going to. I'm not back to work till the Thursday now.
Okay.
So
it's if you're up for a round after an 8-hour drive. That's the problem. Like that's a long drive.
I'll be playing golf. I'm gonna probably leave like at a stupid o'clock so I can just stop loads and.
Well, to be fair, I mean, when I came to Scotland, that's what I did, and I didn't play, but I walked the course with you, and I forget his name now, but yeah, we walked the course with you guys. So.
I can't even. It was Lawrence.
Yes, it was. Yeah, and
it was young Lawrence. Yeah, that was right. I was trying to. I played with the first time, and then it was Gary. Yeah,
he's some golfer as well, wasn't he, Lawrence?
Oh, he's a joke. Like you talk about like and his is like. It's natural talent. I hate saying natural because he was obviously worked at as a junior. The guy's 18.
Yeah,
but like he just stopped playing golf for like 5 years. Decided to pick up the same set of clubs and become a 2 handicap. Drives the ball 330 yards and it's
annoying more than anything.
I'm 5 years in, and if I can hit a 250-yard drive, I'm over the moon.
Yeah, I think the 270 is my furthest on the shot tracer. I think a 300 on a course with a wind massively behind me, going downhill. Yeah.
The thing is, again, at 6'7", like with the right driver and like when you catch it right, that should be the standard.
A lot of swing coming down.
You're borderline Bryson. You should be hitting your 9-iron 200 yards at this point.
We will do some of the videos, I think, at some point this year, get our distances locked in and stuff, because I don't really know what my distances are. I know roughly, but no, not sort of dead on.
Yeah, that's again. You've got there's something to worry about when the new clubs come as well, and then
I might compare them actually. Do one before and after.
There you go. Yeah, especially just now while you're hitting like your irons. But my suggestion to you is once you get your new irons, put those old ones away completely.
Yeah.
So that because if not, you're going to have them in your head. You're like, I had a bad round. I'm going back to them now.
Get them back out.
Just get borderline. Get rid of them. Just don't even have the option. I'm already sitting like that. I'm looking at my old wedges there. And I'm like, well, if my new ones didn't work as well, I've got the old ones.
Well, this is it. One of the guys I play with, Sean, his son is now, I think he's probably 16, and he's wanting to come and play with us. Like, all right, if I get my new set, then that's mine.
Yeah. Perfect.
Crack on, mate.
That'll be perfect. You that way you can take away the option,
the little temptation.
No, I love that. But are you watching any? You working this weekend?
I'm working Saturday and I'm off Sunday because it's my birthday Sunday. Big 4-2.
I see. Yeah, I was there last month, so it's nice of you to catch up with us old ones. But the golfers again, it's been great timing for us in the UK because it's in America, it's in Australia this weekend. But it's on at the crack of dawn, so it's been good getting to see that. Bryson and John Ram having a really good couple of days as well. So
Yeah.
it'll be good.
I asked you on Instagram the other day actually about YouTube golfers. Outside of Grant and Rick, I'm always a bit funny on Rick because I've seen a lot of videos of his blow-ups and I don't know if he's as good as he thinks he is or he says he is. I don't know. That's my own opinions. But who else is there that I should be tuned into? I do watch the Four Bros a lot, but I'm getting a bit annoyed at their handicaps, which are obviously not their handicaps.
That's my thoughts on the Four Bros. Just thinking, let's leave that there. But I'm going to go on to Rick for a second.
Yeah.
I actually think Rick's better than he gives himself credit for.
Okay.
And he's definitely better than the way the world speak about him. Is he as good as like your Grants, your Garretts, your Brian Bros?
Garrett's the one. He's one of my favourites. I've watched him for a long. When he was just pissing around with his friends, like to now that he's playing with Bryson, and like I really like watching the development of where he was to where he is now.
I almost wish he would leave good because I don't enjoy good stuff. There's very few. They did a series I liked that Pete Finch was a part of that I actually quite enjoyed, but I don't like a lot of it. I say I don't enjoy watching some of the guys in good, but whereas you've got Brad and Sean and Garrett who are obviously 50%, 60% are good.
Brad
but
is
I love
watching him the other day.
So
on that, man.
He's another one that's like everybody says he's over talked about, but somebody I can't remember, was it? I want to say it was Wes was speaking about him. If Brad's at his best, he's as good as most people on tour.
Yeah,
because he drives the ball massively. His putting's unbelievable. He's got a really good short game. The difference is the consistency, all that jazz, which is what separates. This is why the guys on tour are so good and Brad's on YouTube. I get that, but my recommendations are always. It's always going to be Grant because it's stuff he does with like the pros and that phenomenal. The Brian Bros will always
as well, doesn't he? Grant, he's just the happiest guy in the world.
Yeah, and he's living all our dreams. Anybody who's a golf fan enjoys playing golf. He's getting to play. Him and Sky, who's his videographer and editor, they're best friends. So he's hanging about with his best pal. It'd be like me and you, basically, just going out filming together all day, every day. And remember, these are also in America in sunshine. Yeah, I'm this happy in Scotland in the pouring rain. So he's living his best. But watch anybody bar the Four Bros is my answer. The Brian Bros for me, Wes Bryan's my favourite because he just reminds me of me. He's who I try to be. I think Rick, depending on what video, is great. Same with Pete, depending on what type of video is coming out. I'm not a huge fan of Bryson's YouTube. I like Bryson.
Bryson's YouTube.
Yeah.
I like Bryson when he teams up with what's his face, Martin, the long drive guy.
See, I didn't like that. I think that's where I don't. He's saying it. I do love Bryson on YouTube though. So I love him when he's on like a Garrett's channel or a Grant's channel or when he's got, depending on who he's got on a Break 50. Like I don't know if you've seen the one with Steph Curry.
Yes.
Oh, that was a joke. But I like
just talented at everything he does.
I love when I'm watching content now, unless it's like a Grant doing a 5-shot challenge, Rick's 10-shot challenge.
Yeah.
I like all the 2v2 stuff. Like
I watched Bryson and Martin against Brad and Garrett the other week. Like, I think that's an older video, but that's a really, really good.
Well, I've not seen that one. I don't think I'll have to give that one a look. Yeah,
because Martin obviously knows long drives, but he was putting like an absolute beast.
Demon. Did you watch the event that Bryson actually held? It was like a mini major tournament he had. It was singles stroke play. So they had like a little meeting and they gave them like handicaps and they all started. And it was actually just like a club golfer that won it.
Oh wow!
He shot like the round of his life. He started 7 under par, and I think he finished like 4 or 5 under himself.
Wow, okay.
So something like that, and then like Wes and George and Grant, I think they all started like level par or 1 under.
Right.
Martin Bogmeyer started 12 under, I think, maybe.
Yeah, he's not a great
11,
golfer.
12.
He's got a hell of a drive.
No, but he was another one. He was like 5 under or something for the first like 8 holes.
Wow.
And it wasn't until after it was like, whoa, he had a massive blow up. But my always like, do you know what? Like I said, like watch everything and you'll find the genre you like. Even like I half joke about the Four Bros. They're not for me. I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy that type of petulance. They're basically children on a golf course.
Yeah.
It's the same. Everybody loves Tubes, Ange, and Jimmy Buller.
I can't watch them.
No, like one thing I don't like in content creation and YouTube is lying about your golf game, whether it be scores, distances.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you can hit your 7-iron 190 yards when I'm watching you swing like that and landing 30, 40 yards short of the green all the time. Like I'll admit my 7-iron on a good day goes 140, 150 at a push.
Yeah.
But I plod my way around the golf course.
Like, that's fine.
Yeah. And you will get every single stinking shot, including stupid shots that I try. But again, I don't claim to be a good golfer, and that's what really, really bugs me. And my pet hate, I'm going to just say it because everyone knows, I really hate people who are only in this to get free stuff.
Yeah, what are you doing? Like,
I mean, it's kind of, maybe I'm the stupid one for not taking all the free stuff and trying to get the free stuff, but it's just not for me. I can't do it. Can't.
What your have you seen the Creator Cup? What do you reckon to that?
What Creator Cup?
Well, the one I've seen with the Four Bros and Rick.
Okay, that one, right? Yeah. So that one, I think it's a fantastic idea, right?
Yeah.
But so I signed up to, out of curiosity, me and Kieran were going to enter as a 2, but it's going to work out bloody expensive.
Is it?
So it's £150 or £75 each, £150 a team to enter it.
Yeah.
There's likely going to be 6 matches you have to play and win before you get even close to playing against like
anyone.
The guys you want to be playing against.
Yeah.
You then have to still pay in each of those 6 rounds like a green fee. I think the way Seb explained it on Rick's podcast, if you're at home, you just invite them to your course, so it's regional, like, so it'd be folk near me. Yeah. So they would get on at guest rates, which thankfully it's only £30 at my course. But if you do that 6 times, that's another £180 you've got to pay on top of that 75.
On top of your 75.
And then plus you're traveling. So I don't know how the regional technically becomes, but you could be from Glasgow, which is an hour and a bit travel to get to me.
Yeah.
And Seb's like, well, you could agree to split it between the 4 of you and split the cost, but that's still the case. So you're coming to play my course, and then I'm having to fork out money. And it's worse down south, but you guys got a lot of your courses are a little bit more expensive than we have up here for guest rates, which again is no issue. But I just think it's going to be an expensive way to go about it. And if I could afford it, I'd be all in. You get to hang about your best pal. There's a chance. So Guy and Rick are a team. So if you're in that Manchester area, Guy and Rick still have to qualify for what I believe. So there is a good chance you could be playing against Guy and Rick. I've got no content creators in Scotland, so I'm not technically going to get a content creator.
No.
Until I get to the main finals.
Yeah.
Maybe Keeks. The girl Keeks, she'll be up in Scotland possibly, but
so the rest of the names on there, they're all England.
It's all down south, which is again that's where they're predominantly from. That's the kind of. I just think it'll be an expensive way to go about it. But if I had the money and I had other plans, with like say I didn't have the Chasing Par stuff and me and Kieran I'd be all about it because great. And if you look at it, it's £75. Let's say plus, say you play my course twice, so that's 105, 135. £135 for 2 rounds of golf at a top 100 in Scotland golf course. You get 2 days out. You could meet some people. You could create content if you're both doing it.
Yeah.
Is that really a lot of money ultimately for 2 days? But I almost wish and now I don't know how you could have done it. It was maybe £100 per person.
Yeah.
But all the venues were booked out for like, you had to be available on a certain day for round one, a certain day for round two, or even a certain weekend. And then maybe the groups managed to, because it's Rick Shields. You're not telling me he can't convince 10 courses throughout the UK to give them their course for free for a day.
For the amount of coverage it would get on his YouTube channel with his rubs he's got, it will.
Or a bare minimum fee like that they cover and stuff like that. Because again, with the amount of advertising businesses and that they can get involved compared to what me and you could get involved. But I think that'll be fantastic. I think it'll still be great. I think the people who get near the final will have a fantastic time. But yeah, it's not for me this year, I don't think. But
no,
which is a shame.
We'll see next year.
What about yourself? Did you know much about it before I just laid out that?
Just from the adverts
just the videos.
that I've seen, basically, and it doesn't go into how much money it would cost, does it?
No, so I didn't know until I got the invite to buy my place, and then Seb was on Rick's podcast this week, because it's actually Seb, which you didn't really notice. It's actually Seb's idea, but like he's Seb Invitational, he does with the content creators. Yeah, it's actually a Seb thing, and obviously he's got the access to Rick, to the Four Bros, to
all of
the sidemen guys and that who are all taking part, like all them. And I think it'd be great. It would almost be better if you could. I think me and Kieran even said, even if you got eliminated out of the 2 games, you lost both games, you still got invited to like the UK finals day. Like you could go down. It was almost like a meet and greet, and like maybe like a, I don't know if you've ever been to like a sportsman's dinner.
Yeah.
Like you could pay, again, charge an extra £20, £30, where you could go down, watch the finalists on the golf course, wherever they're playing. Let's say the Belfry, for example. You could all go down, and in their big function room was maybe 150, 200, 300 of yous. Could still be there, and you could listen to all the guys, and there's maybe like a little meeting. So you could still meet the people who you want to meet, but who knows, maybe 2-3 years down the line, depending on its success, they might tweak stuff.
I think.
But by then, Chasing Pals Invitational might have taken over. Like get the whole of the UK involved, where it will be open to anybody. Doesn't matter how many followers you've got. Doesn't matter anything. Just pay the fee, play your golf, have a laugh, and get on, which is the ultimate dream. Yeah,
nice.
But we have been going nearly an hour, Ross, so I will not take up too much of your time. And it makes it easier for me. Yeah. Hopefully this works out okay. And I'm looking forward to many more of these. We did say hopefully the audio comes over to you okay, so we can still release the audio ones.
We'll rip this for a podcast, definitely.
Yeah, and for anybody listening to the audio only, this video will be out prior to the audio, because the video will be able to go up straight away. I'm going to release this one, the audio will come out anytime, but the actual, because we've still got audio podcasts to release, when I record a new actual podcast, I'm still going to release them in numerical order. So I think we're on episode 6, just come out today. And I think I've got up till 8 or 9 recorded. So
first week of March, so there's another 3 to come.
Yeah, so 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, so episode 10 will be my next one I record video. That'll be released on YouTube straight away, and episode 10 will just come out on the following Friday as normal. So
there you go.
Tune into YouTube to get it so much earlier.
Most places make you pay a fee for that. Most places will do that behind a Patreon wall, not Chasing Pals.
Not me. I am the People's Podcast, as you can see by the logo, and that will never change. So, Ross, thank you very much for joining me. Let everybody know where the podcast can be found, and obviously where they can find yourself as well.
So head over to Forecast Golf Podcast on YouTube. That's where you find most of our content. Search for that name on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all your podcast apps. And then you can find me, like it says, just here somewhere, Ross Bell __. Talking mainly about football stuff. But yeah, a lot of golf as well.
Yeah, no, thank you. And you can obviously find me at Chasing Pals, which is down here as well. I'm going to break the fourth wall, but there will be a lot of banners kicking about here, supporting all my favourite brands. Check out Coon Golf, check out Panther Golf Products. But most importantly, please subscribe if you're watching. Give me a like. Tell me I'm rubbish if you want. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you want to see. Head over to Instagram, TikTok, wherever you can find me. I am very, very interactive, as Ross will attest to. Probably too much sometimes. I think people get sick of the stories. I am delighted to start bringing you golf content again because I think people are sick of the running and fitness stuff. So, yeah, thank you as always, guys, for watching. Without you, this isn't possible. But until next week, I've been Ali. I shall see you next week.